is the hottest new way to meet singles in the Memphis metro area. Basically what we do is we throw get-togethers so that we can get single people together so they can have a good time. It's no pressure, it's a lot of fun. We play lots of games, you can win lots of prizes, and we try to put together a really good package for you. The way that our lock and key parties go is basically when every lady shows up, she gets a lock, every gentleman gets a key. The first game that we play basically is we allow people to spend some time trying to find the person who matches their lock or their key. If they're able to find the person, then what they do is they win a prize, each participant. The other thing that we do is we try to create icebreakers, and if you notice I have on a badge that says ask me why you should connect today. But what we do with the participants is that we give them badges that have random questions on it. It may say, ask me about the craziest thing I've ever seen, ask me about my craziest co-worker, maybe even ask me about my very first kiss. But what it does is it gives you that next line of communication to continue the conversation with the person. And we play games all night long that are just the same. They're all icebreakers, they help keep the conversation moving. That way if there's someone you want to talk to, you don't have to stumble through trying to come up with something creative to say, and you also don't have to come up with a corny pickup line. With Connect to Date, when the ladies show up, we give them a lock, and what they're to do with this lock is to hold on to this lock until we start playing the game. And once we're doing that, what they're doing is they're trying to find a gentleman whose key fits their lock. So it may be that they approach the gentleman and ask him if they can try his key for their lock, or he may approach them and say, hey, can I try my key in your lock to see if it fits? If they are matched, then they both win a prize. If not, they're free to continue the conversation or move on to someone else. Wednesday nights we meet at Applebee's in Midtown. Thursday nights we meet at Maria's Cantina in South Haven. It's right off of Applebee's. Each night we meet at 6 p.m. From 6 to 8 we play games. After 8 o'clock we have live DJ, live music. Just depends on which location we're at. Connect to Date is kind of a brainchild of mine. I tried online dating myself, and I found out that there are a lot of strange people online. They can do anything that they want online. So I thought there's got to be a better way of doing this. Maybe we could get people together where they have the opportunity to interact with people and see if they really have sparks. Also, if you're not comfortable, it gives you the opportunity to meet with this person a couple of times, week after week, to see maybe if there is a connection between the two of you, and then get you to the level where you feel safe enough to go out on a date. One of our very exciting games that we play that's actually very, very fun is a game that's called Don't Say No. What we do basically is we give everybody a clip, and with this clip, you get to hold on to it all night long unless you use the word no in conversation. If you use the word no in conversation, then the person you're speaking to can claim your clip from you. And at the end of the night, whoever's left with the most clips wins a gift card. What we like to do to keep you in the know is that we give you flyers every week so you know when our next events will be. And as I've mentioned, our events are right now on Wednesdays and Thursdays, our Lock and Key happy hours. But we also have tons of other events. We have hiking trips, we have pedaling pounds, we have cooking classes, dancing classes, we have all types of things. So if coming soon happy hour is not your thing, please check our website at connecttodate.com. That's connect2date.com. And what we listed on there is an entire compilation of all the different types of events that we do. One of the cool things about a Connect to Date event is we always try to give you something free with your paid admission. Whenever you come to one of our happy hours, what we do is we give you 2 free drink tickets, and you're able to claim drinks at the bar all night long, or you can give them away to that special someone that you feel that connection with. Some of the other things that we do is sometimes we give out free appetizers. Depending on where the location is and what the event is for, there'll always be something free with Connect to Date.
I'll walk away. Hey, how you doing? My name is Mike Williams. I'll say, what's your name? Okay. You like to make money? Of course. Do you like to travel? In California with my toes in the sand, use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Just another watch your face, put my finger on your tongue, 'cause it love to taste it. These hearts are
things that they can ask you about. The conversation goes. So you don't come to a
Forcing interaction and it means you.
I'm bad at this. This is why I'm single.
So awkward.
It is. Can you just try to fit your key in my lock? Get it over with?
I don't know. I think that's a little bit too. I can tell that's
no.
not gonna fit.
You're not allowed to say no.
It doesn't fit.
One of those guys, like, as soon as I met them, it was like, hi, I'm Rhonda, and shook their hand. I knew right away that
They were full of it. They knew how to fluff up their profiles. They read some article in Men's Health.
I actually had a guy that was like a 60-year-old guy, and he had a picture of like this 40-year-old Latin god like on his profile, and I'm like, he like contacted me, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's beautiful. So like he starts chatting, I'm chatting back, and then he's like, oh, by the way, I need to send you my real picture, and he looked like Barnaby Jones. I am not joking.
So what did he? How did he justify the other one? Like, no, it's totally a fake, or was he like?
No, he was like, that's how I feel. That's the me that.
That is such
that's
a.
like inside. I'm like, but that's
When I go to the gym
outside.
and I get done, you know how I feel? I'm gonna put that picture on there.
Right.
That's not what you get.
Right.
When I drink a Dos Equis, I feel like the Dos Equis guy, so I just use his picture.
Most interesting man in the world. Yeah. No, he totally had, and you can tell he'd done it a few times to people, because he kind of had like his whole.
He had can you tell me one of those weird stories?
Yeah, I can tell you the one that I told him when I first met him. I went to lunch with a guy, and everything seemed like it was okay. And I was like, well, it's nice to talk to you, but I gotta go to Lowe's. So he's like, can I go with you? And I'm like,
That's strange.
okay. I'm like, but I'm gonna drive. So he's like, okay, that's fine. I mean, he seemed like a nice guy during, lunch, and he was polite, opening doors, that kind of thing. So I was like, okay, maybe. So we go to Lowe's, everything's fine. He's helpful, he's helping me find things. We get back in the car, I drive him back to his car, and just before he gets out of the car, he jumps across and grabs both of my breasts. And I was so shocked, I didn't know what to do. I was like, and I just started laughing hysterically. Because I'm like, if I scream, he may
This was
panic.
during broad daylight.
Broad daylight. Yeah. In the parking lot.
But he helped you at Lowe's.
Oh, so
He knew where the
deserved it because he helped me
fixtures
out.
were.
Yeah, there was some other pictures that he was interested in. But I mean, I just feel like if I'd have had maybe something like this where I could have met him one time, talked to him, then the next week came back again.
You would have known if he was gonna jump across the
And
bar
grab the
stool.
girl.
Probably giving off those vibes though. That was probably before.
Yeah.
Really?
You were probably saying the no saying no game.
I mean, that's like.
I mean,
Oh yeah, baby. Like a fool I went